Okay, Assalamualaikum. Welcome back. Today we're going to create a series on handling with repository on GitHub and how things works and etc. So first we can go to the github.com. If you don't have the account yet, you can just click the sign up button, and it's pretty self-explanatory. You will choose the username, and then will be verified with inbox message. So since I have one, I'm going to sign in. Let's go with this my secondary account. Mr. Max. Okay, so this is the main homepage of GitHub. If you don't see this page, you can just click this icon button. It will bring you to this page. So we can click this create repository, or I'll refer to use term repo, or you can just click this plus button and new repo. It's the same thing. Now, repo can be inferred as projects or workplace of your projects, and it can contain you as as a developer, or collaborating with different users within the same projects of the source code. So that's pretty interesting. Now let's create my repo name is YouTube sample. Okay, and it's going to be a simple Python project. Simple Python project for YouTube. And the thing is, your projects by default is going to be public, so everyone can see your whole codes, your configuration, and etc. Or even you stored a key, a public key or private key. Any user, or not even a user, can see them. Or you can purchase to go private. And we can also add a readme. We'll customize later with make readme. And the git ignore, we can explain it later in the series, because it's basically specifying files that you don't want to be tracked. And then you can choose license, so you can follow your projects. You can fit your projects to following terms and agreements based on the provider, such as Apache, GNU, and MIT, which is the most popular one. You can just click repos. Okay, there you have it. So we have star. Make sure you start your repo so you can maintain its progress in daily basis. It's essential. Here's the display of your readme. We're going to edit that later. Here's the license, and we can publish that license to your about section. Right now, let's go to the readme actually. So in a new tab, there's a website called makereadme.com, which is great to make your personal readme of your projects. So the top one with the single hash, will be your h1 or heading 1. Double hash will be your h2, heading 2, triple hash h3, etc. It's a command term on HTML. And then space, you can just have a normal paragraph or p tag. And then we can have the apostrophe, no, yes, it's the apostrophe, triple apostrophe, and the language. So such as we go with Java. You can see that the syntax coloring is not working because Java doesn't have the this kind of syntax rules. So we can just modify that. It's just an example, of course. Let's say public static void main string args. And you get the idea. So you just go back to Python again. I think Python 3 worked as well, yes. So this is the code section that maybe you want to display, and then the license you can do with GNU, Apache, and etc. And after you're done with the Readme, you can just copy that, go back to your repo, and click the Readme. Okay, and then there's a pen here which you can edit the Readme file. Just throw that. Boom. Now if you click preview changes, there are two colors. The red one means got removed or deleted, and the green one is got modified or added. So we can just commit the changes. Commit means you wanted to save and make changes uh, on your repo. So there you have it. There's your readme. You can customize it yourself. Now you can just move to the terminal. I have here Windows Terminal, which is wait. So it's Ubuntu 20, and you can download Windows Terminal via Microsoft Store. You can just download here. After you download, you can just download Ubuntu, and there are several steps that required or mandatory. You can just there's tons of tutorials on YouTube, which is great. Now the first thing is you want to work with your projects not on GitHub but on your local machine. So GitHub save your remote repository or remote repo, and you want to clone that or download that into your local machine or local repo. Okay, so now you can just install Git. Whoa. Okay, so if you're a Windows user, you can just download Git, go to git-scm, and you can just click Windows, and it works on command prompt and PowerShell. I prefer PowerShell because it has similarity on Bash on Linux. So if we git version, it's for Windows version, and this is a different part, but the command is across platform is still the same, so no need to worry about that. So now back again, can just I'm going to clone the repo into my directory called git repo. So I have few repos. So the command is git clone, and if git clone, and you can go to the GitHub page, this page, and click the code button. And click that clipboard, and you can just paste that to your terminal. So it's cloning from the remote to your local. Okay. So if you do ll, now we have the same repo from GitHub. There. So before we go to the next series, while we're going to manage the whole full cycle on dealing with files and projects from your local machine to GitHub, we're going to set the username and your email. So we can do that with Git Config. There are two types which you can use. First, you want to config your email and username for this specific project or for all your GitHub project or Git project. Config, for this one, let's go with, let's go for all. Global user.name, okay, name, quotes, and then your account name. Okay, actually I'm going to use for this specific YouTube sample. Let's do it max. Okay, and then git config user.email, and then input your email for this specific account. Ahmad. Okay, there you have it. Then you can clear. If you go to the git directory, and there's a file called config, and then you can see that there is a user called max with the email ijatmuhammad@gmail.com. And there you have it. That's a nice start to create and integrate your repos. I hope this is helpful, and thanks for watching, and assalamualaikum.